Hello there, fit golfers. My name is Carolina Romero, also known as the Fit Golfer Girl. And today we are here with my friend, professional golfer Stephanie Gibri at Mourelatos in Lake Tahoe. We are going to be showing you 5 exercises that you can do using only a golf club. But before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and leave me a comment in the comment section below telling me what kind of videos you want to see more of in the future. Ready to get started?
Let's do it.
Let's go. All right, Steph, so the first exercise we're gonna be doing today is a staggered stance torso turn. So we are gonna start in a staggered stance, which is kind of similar to a lunge, just like this, one leg forward, one leg back. Make sure you're nice and stable, right? You're gonna take your club, you're gonna bring it forward, just kind of like if you were about to hit a golf shot. And then from here, you're going to start rotating your upper body in the direction of the leg that is forward as far as you can. That's perfect, just like that. So now one thing, I want to make sure that you keep your hips as stable as possible. So only turn as far as you can go without moving your hips. There you go. So you should feel a really good stretch here in your mid back. We're trying to get that thoracic rotation here in the mid back and then come back to the starting point. So this exercise is great because it's going to help us work on that upper and lower body separation, and it's also going to get that mid back stretched out and ready to turn those shoulders during the swing. Just like that, Steph. Now you can go ahead and switch sides. There you go, perfect. Keep those hips nice and stable, and then rotate towards the side of the leg that is forward. There you go. You feel that stretch?
Yeah.
All right, great. Come back to the starting point. Give me one more. Look at how stable she is keeping those hips. That's exactly what we want. If your hips are moving during this exercise, you're going to be losing a very important component, which is the separation part. So make sure that you keep those hips nice and stable throughout the whole thing. Nice job, Steph.
Thank you.
All right, Steph and everyone else. Our second exercise that you can do using only a golf club is called a hip twister. This one is really, really hard, a lot harder than it looks. So what you're going to do is that you're simply just going to put your club down, hold it. This is going to be like your anchor, okay? And then what I want you to do is I want you to start turning your hips from side to side as fast as you can. But here's the catch. I want your shoulders and your upper body to stay as stable as possible. So again, we're working on that upper and lower body separation, which is really, really hard for a lot of golfers. So let's get started. Go ahead and set the club down. Perfect. So there's your anchor. This is going to stabilize your upper body. And now start turning only your hips from side to side. Man, she's good. Just like that. You see how there's only a little bit of movement. There's actually no movement at all in her shoulders, which is exactly what you want from this exercise. And look at how her hips are turning from side to side. Very important to note is that she is not moving her hips just like that. She's actually rotating them from one side to the other. How does this feel, Steph?
Feels good.
Great.
Feel that separation.
And we continue with our next exercise, which is an overhead rotation. So Steph, watch this. For this exercise, you're just going to get into like a normal golf stance, like as if you were gonna hit it. And I want you to take the club with your hands and bring it directly over your head. So just like this. Now from this position, I want you to start rotating towards your backswing as far as you can go without dropping your shoulders. So don't drop those arms down. And then we're gonna switch sides and repeat. Let's try that. Okay, so get into a normal golf stance just like that. Perfect. There you go. As you can see, her shoulders are directly over her head. And now just start rotating towards your backswing. Wow. I mean, this girl is really, really flexible. She can go really, really far. And the important thing when you're doing this exercise is that, as you can see, she is not dropping her arms. This is going to help stretch out her lats. This is going to help improve her posture. Again, this is going to help stretch out her thoracic spine, which is that area of the back that helps us rotate our shoulders during the golf swing. And also it is going to teach us that upper and lower body separation. Great job, Steph.
I really feel it.
All right, Steph, our fourth exercise is called a high turn. So for this exercise, I want you to get into a half kneeling position. So I'm just going to show you real quick. One knee down and the other one right over here. So go ahead and get into that position, maybe sideways so people can see you better. There you go. Perfect. So I'm going to show you 2 variations of this exercise. The easier variation, which is not even that easy to be honest with you, is that you're simply going to take the club, put it behind your back. So when you take a club and put it behind your back, make sure that First of all, you're not forcing the club against your neck, which is a very common problem. If you don't have the flexibility to do that, no worries. Lose the club, put your hands on your chest, and repeat the rotation. So right from there, Steph, I want you to start rotating your upper body only in the direction of the leg that is forward, as far as you can go, and then come back to the middle. Perfect. So as you can see, guys, Stephanie is very, very flexible. She has amazing thoracic spine mobility, but I want to make sure that she is keeping her hips as stable as possible. So those hips are going to be facing me the entire time. That's going to, again, work on that upper and lower body separation. Very good, Steph. Why don't you switch sides? Show us a couple reps in the other direction. And like again, don't forget, keep those hips nice and still. Now let's move into the harder variation of this exercise, which is going to be directly overhead. So bring those arms over your head, try to keep them there as much as you can, and try to keep those arms nice and straight. And now you're gonna start rotating towards the direction of the leg that is forward. So now that we have this component, it's gonna be a nice lat stretch, the muscles of your back are gonna be engaged, and this is going to make it a little bit harder. How does that feel, Steph?
Feels really good.
Good. Now do me a favor and switch sides so that everyone can see what it looks like on the other direction. Don't forget, hips stay stable and turn. That's it. Up, little bit of hip movement in that one. Try to keep that hip still. There you go, now we're talking. And that right there is a high turn. All right, Steph, this exercise is called a stork turn. And all you're gonna do is that you're gonna set up your club again. This is gonna be your anchor. Bring one of your legs up, kind of like this, so that your foot is by your opposite knee. And then from here, you're gonna start rotating your hips from side to side. So the idea is that we're trying to get those hips moving. Again, if you wanna make this harder, make sure that that upper body stays nice and stable. And then we're gonna repeat on the opposite side. So let's take a look. Go ahead. There you go. I like that angle so you can see it. Perfect. There you go. Beautiful. So as you guys can see, Steph is keeping her upper body really, really stable, and she is rotating her hips from side to side. Right now we're working obviously on this hip. So she internally rotates that hip, then she externally rotates it. If you're really, really tight in the hips, this is a great exercise for you to do before you tee off. And you can actually just do it right on the tee box because you need nothing other than a club in your body. Now switch sides, Steph. That's it, side to side, just like that. Nice job, Steph. So you might be wondering who this gorgeous girl is. She is one of my closest friends and a professional golfer. She has a great YouTube channel that you should 100% check out. Steph, tell us a little bit about your channel and about what you do.
So my channel is about golf travel. So I travel different parts of the world and I document golf courses and culture.
I love it. We have traveled the world together and we are here in Lake Tahoe this morning. We're gonna be having a great week of golf and fitness and fun. So make sure you stay tuned. All right, fit golfers, and that's it for this week. Thank you so much, Mourelatos here in Lake Tahoe, for having us this morning. We really enjoyed it. I mean, look at this place. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what exercise that you just did you liked the most. Also, don't forget to follow my friend Stephanie on social media. See you guys next week.